Hey guys, it's Kevin here. I'm going to give you a tip on how you can start speaking English without thinking so much. This is a common desire from my clients. I will tell you how to do this in a minute, but first let me tell you what I'm talking about. So, if you're watching this, you're probably trying to improve your English from your home country. You spend most of your day listening to your native language. A lot of people think you have to travel to an English-speaking country to become great in English. This is not true. How do I know? Because I've seen many people become great in English in their home country. For me, in Brazil. I've had several students that have never left Brazil that are now English teachers teaching English, and they speak English obviously very well. So the myth that you have to live in another country to speak well is just a myth. This is an excuse to not do what you need to do to become great. But my job is to make your job easier. What you need to do is create some sort of way, imitate a living abroad experience. When you're living in an English-speaking country, you're around English all day. And what happens? Well, you hear the same things over and over and over. You talk to people, you have conversations, you watch movies, you listen to music, you're absorbing English all day, every day, and you're hearing the same expressions, the same words over time. This repetition is what helps you memorize new words, vocabulary, and also this repetition of the English language helps you pick up the structure and the sound of English so you can start speaking English without thinking so much. How we're going to do this is very simple. I'm going to give you a few options of some very short podcasts, 3 minutes, 1 minute, trying to keep it under 5 minutes. And what you're going to do is you're going to take one of these podcasts, one lesson, and you're going to listen to that one podcast as many times as possible for a few days. The more, the merrier. The more you do it, the better. The best language learners, these polyglots, these amazing people who speak 10, 20 languages, they all put this into practice. If you do some research, you will see they repeat the lessons. Some of them go crazy and they repeat these little audio clips of 30 seconds 900 times. Just repeating, training your brain with the language. Put one of these audio files in your iPod or your phone or your car, and you're just going to put it on repeat and listen to it as many times in a day as possible. And after a couple months, maybe even 1 month, you will start to notice how you have to think less when you're speaking. You'll understand better when you hear English. And this is a natural process. This is less effort. You don't have to stress. You don't have to study so hard. So, you might think repetition is boring, but for me, studying a book is boring. So try this out. Again, look at the links below. Find something that sounds cool to you. It's English from US, English from British English, whatever. You can search for your own stuff as well. Try to keep it short to make it easier, under 5 minutes I would recommend. And then just start repeating as many times per day as possible and wait for the benefits to come naturally. Okay? Any questions, feel free to ask. I am always available through email, and I hope you are kicking ass.